Hi everyone, I'm Gloria Balin. I'm a volunteer for Bounty and Soul. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been going a little bananas lately with the isolation and the quarantine. So I thought this might be a perfect opportunity to get into the kitchen and to make something delicious with, you guessed it, bananas. We've been sharing a lot of bananas in the nourishing food boxes at Bounty and Soul markets. And they're not only delicious, but they're really, really good for you too. They have things like potassium and protein and carbohydrates and dietary fiber. But we're not going to use these yellow bananas. We're going to use these brown beauties. Now, here's the really cool thing. The browner and browner they get, because you know how they sit on your counter and you just don't know what to do with it. The browner and browner you get, the sweeter and sweeter they become. And they're like a perfect substitute for sugar. So I'm going to show you how to make some really sweet, wonderful treats that are nutritious too. Start by peeling very ripe bananas. Then you'll want to cut them in very thin slices. You can practically smell the sweetness. After they're cut, place them on a greased cookie sheet lined with aluminum foil. Continue to do this until all the slices are on the pan. You can put them close together. They do shrink a little during baking. Now take a whole lemon and cut it into quarters. Then squeeze the lemon quarters and the juice all over the slices. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Once it comes up to temperature, place the sheet into the oven in the middle rack and set your timer for 1 hour. Okay, now that the banana chips are in the oven, we're going to make something else. It's called a banana oatmeal breakfast smoothie. The ingredients that you'll need are 1/4 cup of oats, 3/4 cup milk, 1 tablespoon peanut or almond butter, 1 very ripe banana, and 4 to 5 ice cubes. Bounty and Soul will be distributing organic whole oats from Half Moon Market. Along with the oats, add in milk. I used oat milk, and you can even make your own oat milk, but you can use any kind. Next, add a tablespoon of creamy peanut butter. I used almond butter, but you can use any kind of nut butter. This is a great source of protein and tastes so good with bananas. Peel your very ripe banana. They peel really easily when they're ripe. And don't worry about those brown spots. Think of them as sweet spots. Then break it into pieces and add to the blender. Now add in your ice cubes. Oh, I had a few runaways. Blend until smooth and frothy, about 30 seconds. This is for 1 serving, but you can always double the recipe. It pours out thick and creamy. It looks yummy. Gotta try it now. Wow, really, really tasty. All right. Meanwhile, our banana chips have been baking for 1 hour. Take them out of the oven and flip each chip over. They're still a bit soft, but well on their way to becoming crispy chips. If you find the bananas are sticking and not easy to flip, keep baking for another 20 to 30 minutes before flipping. You'll see they've been browning nicely, but you will need to return them to the oven for 1 more hour. After that hour's up, remove them from the oven and let them cool on a rack. The longer they cool, the crunchier they will be. Oh, I'm going to try these. They look great. Okay. Really nice crunch. Sweet. Perfect snack. Okay, now we're going to do our next recipe, and it's called a 4-ingredient fudge protein brownie. Grease an 8x8 baking dish. Now you're going to take 6 super ripe bananas and put them all in a bowl. These were soft, mushy, and very, very sweet. Because they're soft, they're really easy to mash. Keep mashing thoroughly so all the lumps are nice and smooth. Add your 1 cup of creamy peanut butter or almond butter to the bowl. Then add 1/2 cup of mashed avocado, or as a substitute, 1/2 cup of plant-based protein powder. Whisk the mixture until smooth. Now add a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder and fold into the mixture. Once it's fully mixed, pour the batter into the greased pan and smooth the top evenly. Place in a 350-degree oven for 12 to 20 minutes. In my oven, it took closer to 20, but check it every so often to make sure it's done. Oh man, they look wonderful. So as soon as they cool off, we'll give them a taste. Well, I waited for about 20 minutes with bated breath, and now I'm gonna try it. Very moist, very fudgy, and you know, it's gluten-free and paleo. Delicious. All right, now I'm gonna cut the rest and share it with my family. So you can see how fun and really easy it is to make these recipes. And I hope it gives you some really good ideas of what to do with your bananas that you find in your boxes at the Bounty and Soul markets. Thanks so much for joining me.